The other day I was on, well, no, not even the other day, like a couple weeks ago, I was on TikTok and I seen this girl come up and said, "Hey, if you want to be a socialite, because I want to be a socialite, I'm hosting X, Y, and Z, sign up." So I got sent the link. I was kind of like one of the earlier ones. And then I got sent the link. But even though I was the early one, I was placed on the wait list. And I guess, well, not even I guess, the event was postponed due to our inclement weather. And today I got a notification that someone canceled, so a spot opened up. So I was able to take the spot. That was about 8:30 this morning, and so the event was at 1 p.m. It was from 1 to 2:30, and I got dressed and I went. I am not, I think I really surprise people because I'll show up to something social like this, okay? But when it's time to get dressed and it's time to put clothes on and put that shit on, baby, I'm putting that shit on, okay? Um, I thought I looked really cute. I really liked the leather pants today. I liked the little silver boot that I had. Went with my purse. And I just want to say that I really do like getting dressed. I love getting dressed, and not that I need to elevate my wardrobe. I need to learn how to mix and match pieces so it doesn't feel like I'm wearing the same thing over and over again. The ladies that were there were about my age. I think youngest 35, oldest me, which is like 42 ish. I didn't really ask any too much of ages, but that's what it was given because one person was like, well, you could tell the age by the the their kids' age range or whatever. But it was really just to gather, to go out with people that are like minded. That was the purpose of the group that Amanda was trying to put together, and go out and have fucking fun with homegirls that want to do the same shit. But what really was amazing, I won't even say amazing, what was dope, yeah, about the experiences, that obviously everybody brought something different. So one girl was like, well, I had started a book club, and we just do one book per month, and then we just go out to dinner to discuss the book. Like, you don't have to read the book. Whatever you read up to, that's the point that you discuss, because everybody has lives. And people were like, oh, that's dope. So they started a WhatsApp group. So I have a little social circle that I'm going to attend events with. I told them about Preakness. I told them about Afro Preak, and that's a dope event. I loved going to the horse races, and attending that and having the big hat and being shoulder to shoulder with who's who of the area, because that's the second leg of the horse races, the annual horse races. So it's like the Kentucky Derby, Preakness, which is in Baltimore, Maryland, and then the third leg is over the pond. Yeah. So that's dope. And what I know is that your girl needs more fucking money to be able to do the things. Like, I love doing the things, but I need more money to do all of the things. So I need y'all liking, watching, subscribing, sharing, liking, and liking, so it gets pushed out onto the algorithm. This is, you know, one of my issues is that I have to stop comparing myself to people that's been doing this for consistently for 5, 10, 15 years. I haven't been consistent with it. I also haven't been doing it very long. Again, it was from the pandemic, and there was death, and there was a few deaths, right? And that was inconsistency. And I was going back to my stories and looking to see when I first started going live and when my TikTok started booming. And it was 2024. And I didn't realize that. And 2024 leading into like 2025 was like this process of dealing with the man, and then not dealing with that man, and then the man just like it was so much. It's so hard. It is so hard to be a public figure and not be constantly watched by someone that you left, that left you, that is watching your every, that you feel is watching your every move. And this is not one particular person, right? This is just like in general. When you leave someone but you are still, like on YouTube, you can't technically block people. I can remove comments, but they don't allow you to block people anymore. So when I put out stuff, like there's just certain things that I know who's here. I don't have a lot of subscribers. Analytics, all of that play a part into everything. But it's always very interesting. Um, I don't know if I ever, when people be like, say, I asked God to remove who wasn't, I don't know, because I am God and I believe I have that, uh, um, what's the word I'm looking for? I have that already. I just do whatever the fuck I want to do just because I want to do it. And, sometimes I go, not lately. Not the fuck lately. I haven't been going against myself. My first instinct, my first intuition, I haven't been going. And I love that about me. I love that I have been listening to myself, and since then I have been in a zen. The first time. That's the thing. Listening to yourself the first fucking time. I love the big hair. I love the red. I love the leathers. I love the free nipple. I have been doing some arm exercises. We're going to raise these titties back up. They're so big. And this time I know I'm a little bit bigger right now too because my titties are back big. When I had the breast reduction, it was a little tiny or whatever it is. When you have body modification, you still have to get used to the look of your body. It is a shock when you see your body when you do body mods, right? Um, and I am all for body mods. My first body mod was in 2004. I thought it was 2005, and when I actually looked at the records, it was 2004. I had my eyes done. That is a body modification. It is considered cosmetic because your insurance will not cover that. Okay, so my first body mod was in 2004, later to be followed up in 2001 when I had my tummy tuck. I feel as though my tummy tuck was one of the best decisions that I could have made for myself because I was trying to lose weight and lose weight and lose weight and lose weight and lose weight. And it just wasn't working. I will say this though. For anybody that's thinking about doing any body modification, just get the lipo and then the mini tummy tuck. You don't necessarily need the BBL. I don't regret my BBL at all. I love my ass. I love the way my ass literally gets worshipped. The men worship when I am in my bed, when I am in their bed, from head to toe. I'm getting worshipped anyway because I'm not laying down with anybody that's not worshiping my body. But they literally worship my ass. And I love that for me. But I never intended it for it to be this big, but it's also this big because I'm heavier. I was not always like I'm over 200 pounds right now. So all of my weight is going to like my butt and my back and my arms. And when I lose weight, it all leaves those places. It's just so crazy. But I am in the process of slimming down. I am going to be summertime fine by spring. I am going to make sure I'm going to start wearing my watch again, and not for the calories, but to make sure that I'm getting my steps in. When I'm hitting 10 to 15K steps a day, the weight just comes off. I'm not going to be overly worried about the calories because that's when it starts to become unfun, tedious, and it makes it, just a daunting task. But knowing, oh, okay, I've got, I could go do 1,000 steps around the building. And how long does that take? Okay, I could do that. I have that luxury right now. And so I'm going to be summertime fine before summertime. I always said it before. If you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. And so I'm in the process of being ready. Shit, I'm ready now. My passport ready right now. So if you want to take me somewhere, I'm not paying for shit. Come holla at me, DM me, email me. All you know how to get in contact with me if you want to. I promise you that. But yeah, life, it's getting greater.